another episode of Pure Muscle Radio / Pure BS. And we had Dorian Hamilton that was supposed to replace Nick Walker, but then Dorian's been replaced by Guy Cisternino. So we got Guy on the podcast for the first time. Welcome.
Guy Cisternino, who's replacing Nick because Nick is supposed to do a podcast with Guy.
At 8.
Yeah.
Dorian asked me first. He's like, "Hey, can you do a podcast tonight?" I was like, "What time?" He goes, 7. I go, "Yeah, I can do it for an hour because I got a podcast with Nick at 8." And he goes, "Oh, Nick said he
couldn't because he has a podcast."
Well, because
with you.
me and Nick scheduled ours earlier. So he probably thought it was going to be like a 2-hour podcast and was like, "I can't do it." So I told Dorian, like, I could do it, but I could do it for an hour.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for chiming in.
Like, I'm going on the Pure Muscle podcast at 7. I was like, no, I'm going on at 8. It's like, no, it's at 7.
We're in the gym barking back and forth at each other, and it's like, who's on first, what's on second? I don't know who's on third.
No, he was right. I didn't even know what to be on the podcast.
Well, here we are. Q looking large.
Texas guy.
Thank you.
Thank you.
You literally take up almost the entire screen.
No, you're
trying, bro.
Put in the work.
Your neck.
Yeah. We see you.
Day by day.
We see you, Q. We see you.
Did you pick a show for next year?
Yeah, but I'm not going to reveal it to the public yet.
Oh, Jesus Christ. This isn't a fucking set. Why do people act like when they're going to do a show, it's like the second coming of Jesus Christ? Like, just tell us the fucking show you're doing.
Bro, if it's like a year out, it just doesn't matter to me. It's not relevant.
No, but if you actually picked it, if you're like, that's the fucking show I'm doing no matter what, fucking who cares?
And
I was always like, I'm doing New York Pro or I'm doing fucking this show. Like, everybody show up, please.
If I was Q, I would do the New York Pro, but that's just me.
That show's awesome. One of my favorite shows ever.
Because it is, even though this year it wasn't like as high caliber of maybe the other years, the New York Pro is like right under the Arnold Classic in my head because of the Night of Champions from the 90s.
Well, they usually, if they talk in show order of significance as far as like where it ranks on like the Super Bowl bodybuilding, I think anybody would pretty much rank them the Olympia, Arnold, New York Pro. I mean, that's how it always was in my eyes when I was coming up.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, listen, some of the shows are getting really good. Like the Texas Pro is really fucking taking off, and Freddie does a phenomenal job. But I still think that New York Pro holds a fucking big, like, upper echelon feather in the cap type of fucking win.
The only reason this year it wasn't as stacked is just because it's so fucking close to the Olympia. That December timeline for the Olympia, just nobody wanted to jump straight from the Olympia prep right into another prep to go to the New York. So I hope that they eventually keep working backwards and get us back to September.
Yeah.
I hope so too.
They might do that. I think they're doing that.
I
have a feeling they're doing that. It's just because of COVID.
I don't think it was in September. When I did it the 2 times, I did it 3 times.
October.
4 times, actually. It was in May.
No.
It was always on Mother's Day.
Not the New York.
Yeah.
No, dude. Listen, we moved the Olympia.
New York.
No, hold on. I'm saying, wait. I've done the New York Pro 4 times.
In May.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
But they didn't. I was saying the Olympia needs to move back to September.
Oh, okay. Yes. I thought you said the New York Pro. I was like, wait a second. What?
Olympia is in December.
Agreed.
Then you're jumping right into a prep for New York. That's why no one fucking did it.
Yeah. I was talking about that with somebody, and it's like when it's in December in Orlando, like the only really regret, and that's not even a regret, I just wish I would have retired at the Olympia in Vegas. Like the Vegas Olympia, I just hope you guys get to experience that because that was fucking awesome.
I know. I'm a little bummed this year that it's in Orlando. Like I just kind of wanted like the Vegas.
Well, Justin, I did both. I did both Orlando and Vegas, and my experience as an athlete in Orlando was a little bit better.
That's what I
really.
Yeah, because of backstage at the Orlando, there was a whole gym to pump up. There was lots of room. It was.
Wait, where did you compete in Vegas that you didn't like it? Because there was a huge fucking good space back there.
So where were we this year?
Zappos Theater.
Talking about the Orleans?
Where was it, Q?
Zappos Theater.
Zappos Theater, but it was so small backstage.
Wait, are you talking about that's in Vegas?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Have you ever been to the Orleans?
No.
That's what I'm talking about.
No,
I didn't go to the Zappos Theater.
Oh, why did they do that? Maybe
It was never there. Every year, I did the Olympia 7 times. 6 times was the Orleans. 1 time was Orlando. I never did that with theater.
Where's it at in Orlando?
In Disneyland.
It's at Disney World.
It's
That's
like
amazing.
it's a huge convention thing. It's pretty cool, to be honest.
I've heard
That's
it's just
cool.
a little bit easier and not like fucking as busy and hectic and a little more streamlined of a process. I mean, I could see that, but I think I just want like the allure and the fucking the shininess of Vegas to be attached to it.
Yeah, it was still pretty cool though, and I really like the stage at the Orlando one I did, because they had like those giant Greek columns.
Yeah,
and it was like really cool. This year at Vegas, it was just like this huge screen with flames and stuff, which was probably pretty cool. Yeah, I mean, it was pretty cool from the crowd, right? You see this stuff, but for me as an athlete, going beside the columns, it was like I felt like, yes, this is the Olympia, a fucking great.
But I also think that year was like last minute.
Which one?
I think they rushed that year in the Zappos Theater. I think they had to like figure it out quick. I think something happened.
Oh, I think you're right.
I think that's why. So I think that the production that year was that the first year Jake Wood took it over, or was that the following year when it was in Orlando?
Good question. I think Jake had it for a little bit, but there was something.
I think something happened. Like they didn't reserve it for the following year. It was something. I could be wrong, but I'm almost certain. That's the reason.
Now. There was something there too.
Right.
Yeah,
it was something like that.
Yeah.
Either way, I'm still.
Yo, Justin.
Yeah.
Justin, the fans are gonna tear you apart for your audio. I just thought I'd let you know.
Is it that bad? Okay, so let me.
Yeah, you're a little bit lower.
Why? I can hear them.
Let me try to.
We can, but it's a little faint, and we've gotten attacked for it before.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Well.
Heavy breathing.
Oh, you said faint. I thought you said too loud. I was like,
No.
Let me see if I can get my headphones to connect.
Yeah.
Is your computer too far away from you?
Hold on a second.
Anyway, you guys. That would be a better idea. Okay, so let's go on without Justin. Q, you happy now?
Happy about what?
We kicked Justin.
Oh.
Justin. Yeah.
Fuck that dude.
Yeah,
That's funny.
I'm over the moon.
Over the moon. So, cereal.
Oh boy.
Yeah, there's been lots of talks about. Okay, Guy, do you believe in cereal post workout
No.
or around the workout? Well, what is all that?
Cereal.
Boxes isn't there?
Why do you have that?
In order to show you, you're gonna laugh, but I have to do this because I can't reach it.
Oh my god, are you serious?
Hey, is my audio better if I'm just like leaned forward and close to this? Closer to the computer?
Look, this is all cereal.
Yeah, that we'll manage, Justin. It's okay. Oh my god, you got all these flavors.
Look, so I got a couple rows of some. Look.
Oh my god. I just love it. You have like this little old people like arm.
Bad shoulders, bro, and I'm short.
Have you ever grabbed the tit with that?
Plead the fifth.
Oh, what is that?
Of course. Grab everything with it.
Yeah, that's something I would try to do probably. That's funny. So do you believe like there's a reason why cereal would work better than rice?
No, I just think it's I think people use cereal or Rice Krispie treats just as like an excuse to say I want to eat something a little worse or a little more dense. I mean, it has more sugar. Like if you're taking insulin, I could see the benefit because it's low in fat. It's got high sugar. You don't want to take in high fat or take in insulin. But no, I mean, Chris Aceto had me do muffins sometimes, bagels, toaster strudels, fucking Pop-Tarts. Okay, yeah, well, I just think there's more sugar.
Which one do you like the most of the one you have?
Me?
Yeah.
I rather do a muffin first, a Rice
No,
Krispie.
the cereal ones you have, the cereal boxes you have. Which one's your favorite?
Oh,
Right now?
Fruity Pebbles all day. Number one all day.
Go grab the Fruity Pebbles for a sec.
See,
Can
Fruity
you
Pebbles
grab the
are
box,
actually
please?
it's actually a rice.
I know they're actually a very good cereal.
It's a rice-based cereal.
Okay.
I don't have anything wrong with Fruity Pebbles. I don't have anything wrong with eating cereal. I think that like a rice-based cereal that digests well is nothing wrong with it. Like Rice Chex, Rice Krispies, things like that. Like I don't look at that any different than I would like a cream of rice.
Really?
Personally. Yeah. Like I'm not talking about eating like Reese's Puffs or fucking Lucky Charms with marshmallows in it and shit. But if you're eating like Rice Krispies, I don't know. Not a big deal.
Can you
These are
read
Cocoa Pebbles, but same shit.
Can you read the ingredients out loud, please? I want to hear them. Can you?
Rice, sugar, marshmallows.
Yeah, you get
It breaks down what a marshmallow is. So I have to read all that in the parenthesis.
Yes, please.
You're such a fucking sugar, corn syrup, modified cornstarch, dextrose, gelatin, cocoa, sodium, hexametaphosphate, artificial flavor, natural flavor, canola and or soybean oil, cocoa,
Nice.
which is processed with alkali, salt, caramel, color, natural and artificial flavor, and vitamins.
I love that.
Okay.
And the thing is, if you picked up the other one with the red 40 in it, red 40 is banned in Canada. That colorant is actually
Really?
banned. Yeah, but you don't have
Ready
it
for
'cause
this? I was allergic to red dye growing up. It would give me hives.
that's the red 40 is actually the dye is actually banned in Canada, but even like Axton Sledge, Seth Rochi's pre-workouts and like some of his drinks, there's red 40 in it. It's an American thing to just not give a shit about like some products, some ingredients, I guess. But I'm sure these taste good. It's marshmallow, cocoa.
Hey, look at those.
Whoa! Can I see their eyes and their face? Yeah, they're really loving it, huh? Imagine posing like that with your cereal.
That's gonna be your next IG reel. Where did Justin go?
He gave up.
No, you guys want to hear something fucking stupid? So I go to open up the Bluetooth screen, and I'm using my mouse here to see if I can attach my fucking headphones, and then this dies. So now I can't see you guys. All I can see is the Bluetooth screen to adjust. But
we can see you though. We can see you.
Yeah, I know, but still, it's fucking annoying.
Sometimes, man, you got to work what you got.
And hoping I can. So, like, yeah, that cereal that you were just talking about, that is a lot of garbage. What I was saying is like a rice cereal, like Rice Krispies, I think is just like a white rice and then maybe.
Oh, yes, it's just puffed white rice. There's nothing in it.
Mm.
But why? What makes you bring up cereal?
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, because Sam Sulek did a video on the cereal eating, and I didn't watch the video to be honest, but I saw there was a lot of traction online, and I think Nick Trigg pretty much like was commenting on it and saying that it's like he knows nothing and that was the wrong way to do it.
We did that Q&A, and I looked at the Q&A, and it was essentially nothing but well, maybe not nothing, but I got questioned about it like probably 5 or 6 times. I don't think the issue is the cereal. I think that kid has just a very rudimentary understanding of the sport, and I think he needs to be mentored a little bit.
Well, can I? So, and it's going to sound like I'm putting my buddy on blast. I'm really not trying to do that. But so my training partner, Chris, he's young. He's 21, 22. He just turned 22. He's got awful fucking acne. He has from the fucking day that I met him, and I help him with everything. And he does very, very, and I'm talking very subpar shit. And his back looks like he got shot with paintballs.
Yeah.
So I'm not, but on the other part, he almost looks like my training partner looks like he's 23. He doesn't look like he's a lot older.
Yeah.
And Sam just could be a genetically gifted motherfucker. Because people were commenting a lot about the zits thing, and I felt bad because my training partner is like that, and he doesn't overdo anything.
Yeah, well, listen, I think the kid obviously battles like some skin issues and has like some cystic acne, and that shit. I mean, it's terrible. I mean, I hate to see it. I think some of that possibly could be mitigated by some changes in his diet. Like I watched that just because it did gain so much traction.
So can I ask you, what was the video just him eating cereal, or was it full? Like, what was it?
Yeah, his whole diet. So meal 1 was 2 quarts or a half gallon of chocolate milk, and he
Wait,
said,
are you? No, that's not real.
No, it was. So meal 1, he says, okay, so this has 80 grams of protein in it, 45 grams of fat, 117 carbs. He's like, so this will be my first meal of the day. I'll drink this, and then we'll go home and have a real meal. And then his next meal was his pre-workout meal, where he goes, okay, well, I want 50 grams of protein, so that's X amount of whole milk. So he measured out the amount of whole milk to get his protein requirements, mixed it in with this huge bowl of cereal to get his carb requirements. So that's protein, carbs, fats, is whole milk, and cereal. And then they went and trained. So that's his pre-workout meal. And then later in the day, he had another meal. He needed protein, so he poured up an X amount of milk, and then he had 4 donuts.
God.
4 donuts, and that was his carbs and fats. Carbs, protein, fats. And then I watched like his shopping video, and he was buying whole milk, cereal, top ramen, and a few other things. Like I said, here he is just drinking this. And I don't listen.
Wait, hold on. Was this an eating challenge?
No. This is his full day of eating. He was going over like how he eats to grow. It's just like for the page to discuss like how he has been doing things, how he grows. And listen, man, I'm not here to. I think Sam seems like he's gained a ton of traction. He seems like a pretty genuine kid. I think that he just needs a little bit of guidance to understand like how.
Even you see that he even ate batteries.
Well, also this, like
he's even eating Duracell batteries for breakfast.
Yeah, so I think he eats those intra-workout.
Yeah, the batteries.
Great for your stomach lining.
Well, listen, dude. I think there was a time that we could all probably have a.
Dude, look at the views though. They're doing something right for that reason.
It is absurd.
Look at the bucks. What is that? Oh, cinnamon toast cereal.
So I think that's what it was really about. It's just like his main protein source of the day was whole milk.
Damn.
The whole day. I wish you listed it somewhere.
Would like wreak havoc on your digestive tract. Like that's
like. Was there any positive comments?
Well, where are the comments?
The kid has a huge fan base. I think I didn't really read through the comments much, but people love the kid.
2,000 comments.
Yeah.
I wonder if he doesn't actually do all that every day. He just did it for the video.
Oh, dude.
That's what I assumed, but maybe not.
Yeah, you think it would troll? It would troll us though.
No, I think.
But honestly,
what I was asking was like, you don't eat chicken? He's like, oh, it's just I don't like cooking it. It just takes so long to prepare it. If I had to make chicken for all this protein, it'd take me all day. I could just drink this milk. It's just how he does it.
Yeah, but there has to be a health issue that's gonna arise at some point, because that's just not unhealthy. Like, we're the only animals that drink another animal's milk. You know that, right?
I feel like it's already manifesting.
Nobody else does that. No other animals drink another animal's milk.
I think if raccoons or bears could find reserves of milk, they would eat the milk too, because they're omnivores. We're omnivores, right?
No, I'm saying you're such a fucking turd.
What? It's true though. But you're right though. Like we don't.
I'm not saying if I go out and hand a bear a carton of milk, he ain't gonna eat it. What I'm saying is, a bear ain't gonna go suck on a raccoon titty.
No, because you're right. Would you?
But yeah, I think it was just the kid's a polarizing figure, and I think anybody who's like gaining that much traction is going to have people shitting on them no matter what they're doing. But this kid clearly is a bit misguided and young, and I think that he'll eventually get sick of having diarrhea all day and probably throwing up on legs.
What happens if he told you he didn't have diarrhea?
Well, it'll help. Would
you be like, let me see your poop?
Yeah, I'd be like, fucking prove it, dude.
Sam Sulek, take a picture of your poop.
Yeah, that kid does not.
If his poop is solid
every day, there's no way.
There we go.
If his poop's solid, I would be fucking amazed.
I'd be amazed for sure.
Dude, if Sam Sulek's poop is like density is the same as like a normal person's poop density, I'll be amazed also.
Well, dude, I think it goes beyond poops, right? I think there's also like a large macronutrient profile that you're missing out with just eating milk all day and not having any fruits or vegetables in your diet. Like I think it's a very unbalanced diet. And listen, I'm not here to bag on anybody. I think the kid's great and he's fucking blowing up and he's doing really good. But like if you look at the kid's skin quality, if I were him, I'd be desperate to figure out what's going on. And I think eliminating your 2 gallons of milk.
It's like gut health shit.
Yeah, I was going to say your gut health has a fucking huge carryover in what your skin can look like. And I think
so far he drank chocolate milk. He ate some cereals over here, and now he's at Five Guys. So he just ate twice, or he just didn't like show the whole day.
No,
he's not showing the whole day. No, he's not. Look, there's cereal here. Unless that's another video.
No, it's milk, Five Guys, milk, bed. Oh, I think on the way home he had a protein shake with like cyclic dextrin.
There's donuts here. I think he's fucking with us.
I don't know, man.
He's gonna weigh the donuts.
And he seemed pretty genuine. I cannot get this Bluetooth tab off the fucking screen. This is so stupid, you guys.
Sorry about that, man.
That's okay, Quentin. I know you really hate when I'm in these positions.
Can you just log off?
He says taking a multivitamin is the equivalent of eating a good diet.
I know. Oh man. You know, listen, he's 21 years old.
The thing is, yes, if I look at myself at 21 years old, all right,
yeah,
I was eating better than him, but I was also doing a bunch of drugs whenever I could. So I don't have anything to say about that. When we're young, we do all kinds of things, and then we change as we get older. You know, I remember that when I first torn my right bicep, right. I was like, I gotta gain back some muscles. I would drink a cup or two of apple juice with every meal, which would have like a pound of rice. I got up to 330, but that was probably not a good idea. My blood pressure was probably like at like 160 all the time, and that's probably why my heart was like had the calcium score thing. Maybe because I had high blood pressure for too long, and with all the
because I got the high calcium score. My blood pressure is fucking lowish. It's 110/74.
Is it my for me? I think it's blood pressure related, to be honest. But I think it's maybe
really?
the drug. Yeah, the drugs I did in the past and stuff, and it was pretty hardcore, right? So I think the kid's gonna be fine eating a couple cereals here and there. The thing is, I don't think anybody stays the same for a long time. So all of us, are we doing the same thing we were doing when we were 21?
No, I was a fucking idiot when I was 21. I was eating real bad, and I was eating like pizza like every 2 days, you know, so you could get away with it when you're young. You know, I don't think it's like a huge deal, but I think he'll outgrow this shit and he'll figure it out and start doing
he definitely will, because you can't, your gut is eventually going to you're going to shit your O-ring out at some point.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
The thing is, if he's staying lean doing that, why would he change?
Well, listen, I think the reason he would change is because of
he's staying lean because he has diarrhea all day.
Yeah, maybe. And listen, I don't want to say anything negative. But when I look at the kid, I look at him, I see you're covered in cystic acne, dude. I would fucking pull the milk, dude. I would fucking quit drinking a gallon of milk a day and see if that cup's clear. That simple. You know what I mean?
Let's see if milk does milk.
Yeah.
If you've seen a dermatologist,
right,
I'm going to bet if they asked him his diet and he was like, well, I drink 2 gallons of milk a day, they'd be like, let's eliminate that.
Okay, so look, cow's milk you guys see this? Cow's milk may lead to acne breakouts. While cow's milk, but not milkshakes, is a low glycemic beverage. Some studies suggest that drinking this type of milk may be linked to an increase in acne breakouts. These studies, all types of cow's milk, low-fat skim can be linked to acne. Well, if he maybe he doesn't mind the acne. Maybe he doesn't give a fuck about the acne.
That could be true. He could be like, I want to get jacked. This works. I'll take the acne. I'll cut the milk out.
Sam, if you're listening to this, or if you're one of Sam's fans and he wants to stop having acne, maybe he could relay the message.
Maybe.
You know?
But listen, he's also putting on loads of muscle at a young age, drinking milk and loving his life. So fuck it. Who the fuck are we to say anything? I mean, if he wants to keep.
There was this power
Hey,
lifter.
drinking milk just got him a fucking contract. So who the fuck?
Nice. Power lifter drinking cream.
What?
Ew.
Yeah, there was this powerlifter guy. He would do I think 50 shots of cream in one day. Juji would know.
Remember when Evan ate the fucking mayo on the circles?
Oh, he was eating mayo. Yeah,
Remember that?
yeah, that was weird. Evan
That's
Satopani
disgusting.
was just eating he would just pour mayo in his mouth and squeeze it out. I love mayo.
Ew.
Don't get me wrong. But
Justin, why don't you log off and log back on and reset it?
Well,
oh, you having trouble,
I'd love
Justin?
to, but I can't even navigate. So you know what I realized I did is that I was trying to get the Bluetooth to pull up, so I turned Bluetooth off. This is a fucking Bluetooth mouse, so now I can't even communicate to do anything with it. It's so stupid. I feel like.
Oh, I know what you mean.
So now, I
So
have my.
how you gonna?
I don't know how to. I don't know how to turn the Bluetooth back on to get my mouse to work to exit off.
Well,
Wait,
clicking tab.
Hold on. Maybe I can Google it. What should I Google? I'll Google how to maybe figure that. You can't be the first idiot to do that. So what should I put in Google?
if I was him, I would go into search.
Shift.
No, he can't search, Antoine. We have to do it.
No, I'm
Yo,
Yo,
searching
keep
my-
clicking tab.
Yeah, tab just goes from.
Keep
search
clicking
down-
tab.
Yeah. Yeah, keep clicking tab and see if that works. If it'll select on one of the things, one of the items for the Bluetooth.
Comment below, guys. Help him out.
We're not lying. We're not lying.
It's okay,
Fuck.
though. Just for after. Yeah.
It's so stupid that I did this.
You could use just your phone.
True.
Just use your phone as a camera.
But I'm here.
guys,
Justin, it happens to the best of us.
No, I'm not. My phone's right here. You fucking dingleberry.
Oh, you're just using your laptop or bring your laptop around?
My laptop's facing me.
Okay, so earlier when you were in the kitchen, you just brought your whole laptop.
Yeah, look, I just picked it up.
Okay. That's cool.
Hey, look. Oh wait, hold on.
Whoa.
Okay, I just figured it out.
Okay. Oh,
I just figured it out.
come on, Boomer.
Boom.
What happened?
Oh, there we go.
I got it.
The fuck's
I see
going
it,
on?
guy.
Christ.
There you go.
There he is. Yeah.
Done deal.
Oh, he's clicking.
I figured it
Done
out.
deal.
Well, welcome back.
Hi.
Welcome back, Justin.
It feels good to be back. Anyway, milk gives
Yeah.
you diarrhea. It give me
Yeah.
diarrhea.
Yo, how'd you do it?
You hit shift and command, it pops up the search key, then you can search Bluetooth, then you hit enter and it says turn Bluetooth on. I said, yes.
Nice. Good job, man.
I'm back. We're back.
Just connect my headphones.
So why
And then
does
this
it?
whole
What,
time, keep fucking off the whole time trying to figure out how to.
yeah, it's okay. We so far I think it's high quality content.
Dudes.
So why the Bum Diggity is your name, guy?
I don't know. It just asked me to enter my name. I'm like,
The Bum Diggity.
I'm gonna put something different now every time I come on this.
That's a good idea. Yeah.
It's all right, Justin. I'll get roasted for having a comment. People will be like, he thinks you're so fucking cool because I fucking put
Yeah,
that in there.
Yeah, you'll get roasted for just being here.
I know.
You snake!
Yeah.
Come back!
Come back.
So, guy, which podcast are you doing lately? You're doing your own with Nick Walker, right? It's called The Voice.
Yes,
and,
sir.
And the Freak or something.
The voice.
The voice and the freak. You are fucking the dumb and the stupid.
Is it the mouth and the what? The mouth and the ear. The mouth and the ears, and you're the ears. What's the name of your podcast, please? Let's
Mutant
promote
in the
it.
mouth.
Mutant in the mouth. That's good. You know, I'm hosting 3 podcasts now. I have this one with you guys that we're all hosting together. I have the Juji Tuan cast with me and Juji, and then I have one AV and the Wrath, me and Frank.
Oh, nice. How long have you been doing the one with Frank?
We did 2 episodes so far. It's with
that's
IABB AMA guy. You know these guys, right?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
Man, the circles were cool, man. I wish we were like
Are you on them or no?
right now, not anymore.
Yeah, no.
No, because
Is
it
it
was
even
like
a thing
I'm sure some. I didn't check, to be honest.
What?
The circles, if they're still going on.
Let's see. I'll check. Ready? It was a good concept. Didn't like latch on for some reason.
It's a good concept, yeah. If it was on like a normal app, like if Instagram had that, where you could do stories together, back and forth, it would be a
Lee
good idea.
Priest is still on it. Tuttle's still on it.
There's 400 messages I got to catch up. I'm not gonna do that.
Tuttle.
Oh yeah, so like Lee Priest still on it. You're right.
It's only Lee. It's only Lee and Tuttle.
Lee and Tuttle.
That's all it is.
Just get a room.
What?
Lee and Tuttle and
So
6,000 people. Yeah.
So there's the Texas Pro this weekend, and we have pretty much spoken about it a couple times at this point.
Yeah,
what do you think, Guy? What do you think about the show?
Guy, let's hear your side of the story about this one.
Are you in Texas?
I was. I just got home yesterday.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm.
What are your thoughts on the Texas Pro?
Well, you got Andrew, Carlos, Hunter.
A lot of people aren't talking about Jonathan Withers as well.
Yeah, Jonathan's doing it.
It's going to be the battle of the fucking wheels with him and Carlos.
Yeah, that's for sure. The way I'm gonna. Hunter was at his best. Andrew hasn't been at his best.
You know what's crazy about that? Not to interrupt, Guy. I know that you love interrupting, and I'm just stealing your style here.
Damn.
But Hunter, as good as he looked in Tampa, they like fucked up their peak. I don't know if you guys seen his video. He didn't eat carbs for 36 hours before stage.
Why?
So like they like spilled. He said they nailed their look Tuesday. They spilled over by Thursday. By Friday, Ben had him training and doing cardio. Like trained hard, did cardio, didn't eat carbs all Thursday or Friday. Didn't eat carbs all Saturday leading into the show, and that was their look. Like that's to me, that's not nailing the peak. That was like fucking, you know.
So that's why I said it was the best he's ever been. But I think he can be better. But however.
That's what I'm saying. I think he actually has an opportunity to be quite a bit better than that, which is crazy.
Yes. Now I have Andrew hasn't been close to his best. Like he's been really good, but I think he's like a further. He was further off than like Hunter, but Andrew has the possibility to fucking honestly beat everybody.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And Hunter has a physique that is Mr. Olympia caliber. So. It's going to be a fucking close show. And people might not think, I don't, do you think that one being qualified, one not being qualified plays a role?
You know, it's kind of hard to say. I think the powers that be, I think we all want Andrew in the Olympia. So we're all human, right? Whether that's conscious or subconscious, I don't know. You know, you wonder if a judging panel might just like, because they want a guy there. But I don't know. I like to think that they've...
No, I think when they want a guy there, if Hunter's better, they'll give it to Hunter, but they'll just let Andrew do more shows. Andrew's not going to stop until he gets a qualification. I am sure of that.
Which one is the last one to be qualified? Is it the Legion?
It's this one show that's early October. We actually looked at the list early before.
Is that Legion?
I don't know which one it is.
So
there's one
locally,
October 3rd.
Antoine.
Sorry?
Locally, though, October 3rd, where is that show?
I think it might be in the... Shit. Okay, let me try, let me try to find the...
I'm sure he would jump into those international shows. Like, if he doesn't win Texas, I'm sure he'll be in Italy.
Oh, that'd be crazy.
Okay, let's see.
Regan,
Deasha, Vito.
Vito, that's shaping up to be a fucking awesome show.
I think the show, it's the Legion.
Yeah, in Reno. I don't think that October 7th is a qualifier, is it?
That's the last one.
Year.
No, I think that's the last one. That's the last one that qualifies for this year.
Yeah.
And there's also one at the same time in Italy, which is the one that Regan's doing.
What day is
Right?
it?
The 8th of October.
No.
There's also another Italy show, right?
No. Regan's 4 weeks out, I swear.
Okay, but there's another one. There's another one here somewhere.
Or 3 weeks. Yeah.
Huh. Wait a minute. So the 10th month is October, right?
Yes, there's Italy on the 10th, 9th and 10th, and then there's Spain, and there's France.
Oh, here. See that? There's Italy here, but there's another Italy at Milan right here. There's two Italy shows. Two Italy shows. So I think that the last time to qualify is the early October show.
How's that?
It's either Legion or Italy.
Okay.
So yeah,
There's a handful of guys that can qualify.
There's the France Pro show that Ron Ashe, our local Canadian president of the CPA, Canadian Physique Association.
So do you guys think that Deasha is gonna come through and win in Italy?
Okay. You want to go first?
When has he competed last?
He competed in 21. He won like 3 shows in a row. Right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Then he tore both of them, right?
Yeah, no, one.
I swear he tore 2 biceps.
He tore one, like a partial tear, and then did a surgery on it before it like was a full rupture. But yeah, he had bicep reattachment surgery on both arms.
So yeah, that's kind of okay. So he's had some adversity. I think I've noticed one of the biceps isn't as big as it used to be. There's a bit of a deformity, but it doesn't really take away from his physique though, because he's got so many strengths.
Yeah.
And like when he hits his side chest, like it still looks thick in that area. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. Like it's him.
I mean, Dorian won Olympia with a torn bicep.
That's very true.
See that? I see right here. You guys seeing this?
And good Vito. Good Vito's doing that Italy show too, right?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Nathan still looks crazy.
Yeah, he does.
He still looks very, very good.
He's not as good as before, or maybe he's even better.
He's not as good as before, but maybe he's better.
No, I said he's not. How can I reword that? I don't think he's worse than before. I think he's maybe even better.
I think he looks very reminiscent of the Nathan of the past.
Yeah. Nathan's strength is just pure like thickness and muscle and your body. He's just like the bodybuilder's dream of having like chest, shoulders, and arms.
It's also the confidence he fucking rips onto that stage with. He goes out there to kill people.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I mean? Like you see him on stage.
Have you seen this clip there with Leroy?
Right, yeah.
That's cool, right? That's like he did like how many force reps is there? Let's see.
A lot.
1, 2, 3, 4. It's 4 force reps, guys. 5 force reps. Here's 6.
He's going 2 more. 2 more.
Yeah. Then he's like joking. 1 more. I lied. 1 more. He did like 12 force reps.
Why so many force reps?
I think it was like 12 force reps and like 4 reps.
Gotta get that.
It's working.
Yeah,
I like to see this.
It works for him. His training style works very well for him.
Yeah.
Well, he hurt himself. I don't know if it worked for. I'm sure everything would like work.
Did he hurt himself in the gym? I'm not sure about.
I think he hurt himself moving equipment. Or was that you, Antoine? Didn't you do that?
That was me. Yeah, that was me.
I feel like he had the same thing going.
Just load up.
I mean, it happens to a lot of people.
I just don't like the way like he jerks sometimes, and I don't know, but it works for him, I guess. He's like maybe if we all did that and didn't break, we'd be big like this.
Yeah, right.
Dude, I mean, there's a.
Oh yeah, look at that! Look at this one. I think I've seen this one.
This isn't great.
Oh yeah, buddy. Let's go.
Hey.
I just love that form. I can feel guys' spines popping from afar. You know what? But man,
honestly, I think he's got to be considered one of the favorites going into the show for sure.
I think so. But okay, let's go.
Yeah.
So you think Q? Did you say your answer was going to win the? Or you just giving reviews, people? Because you talk about Nathan,
bro, I don't know. This is a really good show so far. Because if Good Vito's doing it, if Regan's doing it, if Nathan's doing it, bro, I don't know who wins out of them three.
Yeah, who knows?
Good Vito looks fucking insane.
Good Vito, it looks crazy. It's just whether he can get in shape.
Yes,
exactly.
The only
thing holding that kid back is look at him. And then his backside obviously isn't as strong, but like when your front looks like that, like holy fuck.
Yep,
I know. Has he been a conditioned guy before?
No, I don't think I don't think we've ever really seen anything of him in like true shape.
Dude, that's like really big.
Yeah, it's proper big. He's big as fuck.
You know, I was like,
that's a Cito's guy.
I was overlooking like him in my head. Then the other podcast that we brought him, I brought his pictures. I was like, oh, okay.
He also just fucking injured himself jumping off that fucking stage.
Oh yeah, that was bad too.
Yeah, good thing he's young, man.
How old is he? Like 25 or something? 24?
Around there, he's young.
Got it.
He's got the goods, man. Kid's crazy good.
But my favorite physique is our homeboy Regan here. To be honest, like,
and I think Theo Lagaria is doing it too. I think he's good too. Good shape.
I think with Regan, like, look at that physique. That's like men's physique blown up 10x. You know what I mean? Like, Regan, it's very good aesthetics. Yeah, but if you compare the side chest I just showed of a Good Vito to Regan's, Regan will lack a little bit in that thickness department. Thickness. But so most people will compare to Good Vito, right? But I've trained with Regan like a couple of weeks ago, and he is bigger than before. And the thing with Regan, if he arrives like super conditioned, which I think there was one show he did with Milos that he really nailed it, but he could have still been way harder.
Yeah, he was never super peeled.
Never super peeled.
Reno?
No,
I think Regan, yeah.
No, the Reno show.
Yeah, I think the one with Milos that he did after the Olympia. He kind of like died.
Yeah.
Marita.
Oh, my bad. I thought you said Vito.
No, sorry. So, yeah, because Regan's
he's
back.
looking real fucking good here.
Yeah, Regan's back is good. He has the stretch in the lats. But the thing with Regan is like there's like a little film equal all over that just needs to be like paper thin.
Yeah.
Sometimes just maybe his age and stuff, but he's 30 years old now. So I think give him another 5 years. Like he's going to have paper thin skin.
Yeah. People also saying let him get a little older for 5 years, 6 years. And I think for some people, they just don't get that thin, hard look. It's just kind of, I don't know.
Let's see the double buy here. That was a week ago. Yeah. So we saw Nathan Deasha pose like that, right?
That looks damn fucking impressive right now.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, it does. The glutes and hams.
So look at that. The hams, the adductors right here. He's squeezing the glutes a little bit more than before, but not quite all the way because he used to stick it out. Now he told me he's doing it in between. And the lats are really thick. That's like, to be honest, very thick lats.
And get that little adductor thickness in there.
Yeah. So he pops it out now, but not as much as before because he's a little bit more tapered here.
He's so thick inside there, it's nuts.
Yeah.
So very Nick Walker-esque looking at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like the double buy there. So I think Regan can win this. The thing is, he would need to be like super on and full. Like you saw here, he looks pretty full there, right? He would need to have that that full look with the extreme conditioning, and the other guys would need to be off, right?
Yeah.
Because if everybody's on, it's like, how is Good Vito going to look beside these guys? Is he going to look bigger than them? Or because maybe he's shorter, it will look not as big? Because Vito so far has been by himself or besides skinny guys in the gym.
Yeah.
So who knows what he looks like compared to like top pros. So it's going to be very interesting, I think. And Regan's aesthetics will be the best of the show. So combined with mass and like the conditioning, we'll see how that goes, right?
Yeah.
But then if Andrew jacked, if Andrew doesn't win Texas, he shows up there.
Yeah. I mean, that's trouble right there.
Go ahead. I'm sorry, Quentin. You're delayed on my end. I thought you stopped talking. Go ahead.
That's all I said. Just if Andrew Jack shows up there, I made a face.
That's all you got to say, maybe with Andrew. Yeah.
If Andrew shows up peeled 100%, I think he could literally win the fucking Olympia.
Like this year.
I think he has the potential for Sunday, but I think with his side shots, he loses some a little bit there.
No. I'm not saying. I'm saying he has the potential to one day, if he shows up 100%, to one day be Mr. Olympia.
Yeah, I think a lot of guys have the potential to win the Olympia. It's a matter of like if they're gonna push through.
That's what's so good about this whole thing is you got Derek could win, you got Hunter could win, Andrew could win, Hottie could win, Brandon could win,
Nick could win.
The first one.
Yeah.
Listen, I only think like 2 or 3 of those people could win.
Really?
This year.
This year, yeah.
I think that Derek could definitely pull it off. Hottie could repeat, and I think that Nick could absolutely win if, for some reason, those guys aren't on and Nick is fucking banging on. I really think that. I think Nick has the tools.
Yeah, Nick for sure.
Nick's obviously you guys know Nick's my pick, you know.
Yeah, he's our boy, but realistically, I think you'd be a fool to think that Nick couldn't do it.
And listen, I'm going to tell you something. Everybody counts out Brandon, and Brandon's a fucking great bodybuilder. Dude, and and I know every time people thinks he hasn't made improvements, he's come back better too.
Yeah, he came back bigger last time, but he just wasn't as hard, right?
Yeah.
Have you guys seen recent pictures of Nick? Nick is like 287 pounds right now.
Nick looks insane.
He's going to be like 15 pounds he was last year. I don't know how the fuck he did it.
Yeah, that's crazy. Like
cereal.
You know what it is?
Cereal and milk.
In the end, we have to it's always pose for pose. And Nick, when you start doing pose for pose, beats everybody except 2 guys last year.
Yeah.
Right? And there's some poses that were questionable in my opinion but Derek was
like what?
I mean, I don't know, abs and I don't know, maybe
I feel like Nick
there's the
side shots. I think Nick holds his own standing next to Derek rear shots, which is crazy because Derek's rear shots are the fucking best.
Yeah.
I think Nick's most muscular is fucking absurd.
Yeah.
And when it comes to ab and thighs and front double, which is the exposing shots, Nick actually does a really, really good job with his physique in those poses.
His front double
is fantastic.
His front double is really good.
Well, I know Nick doesn't get
really good, yeah.
What Nick doesn't get enough credit for is how good he poses because he fucking shows off his strengths and hides his fucking weaknesses, and he transforms in his shots. He's a very good poser.
Yeah.
Now his transitions, Nick, I love you, but he's so fucking big. He doesn't have finesse.
But also, what you also never see is Nick take a full breath. You'll never see him belly breathing to round after round. That kid is fucking very regimented with his posing. It's very obvious.
Yeah, these are all good shots, right? I'm trying to see
he was a little sharper here in 2021. Yeah,
that's 2021. Yeah. You think if he brings back try to bring insane?
That's fucking just nutty, dude.
Yeah, that's crazy. It's gonna be good.
The only person that I think kind of fucks with him with the amount of muscle that he has is Samson. Yeah. He out muscles Hardy and Derek. They just got better shape. He
wasn't even named. How's that? That's fucking stupid. He's one of the top. I
know.
Yeah. Listen, bro, if Samson's on point, I think he has the physique to beat everybody this year. But I just haven't seen him at 100%.
I just find that he is really big, right? But on stage, I find that there's some muscle separation that's just, even though he's lean or whatever, it's just not popping. The separation.
Like where?
It's for example, some guys have crazy lines in their arms. You know what I'm talking about? So there's some guys like Derek and Hadi, they have that. But Samson is just
Derek didn't really have it though.
No,
he
Derek
has like
the
if you,
Like
if,
in his
if you
upper.
look at his maybe his upper, but his glutes were like striated. His back was
Yeah.
all compartmentalized. His chest was striated. But I find that even Santos is blown out, but there's
He's
no
got like
crazy,
thicker
no
skin.
cross striations. There's separation, but
I
no
see what
cross.
you mean.
So I agree with what you're saying. He's got like thicker skin. But
Maybe
I was
maybe
at
that's
the
what it is,
Arnold.
bro.
I was at the Arnold, and I was right. I have videos of him
Right.
right on stage. He's shaking people's hands. There's cross striations there. Don't let it fool you.
So what is it? Is it the
But
lighting?
it's just like no. It's just you know how some guys have like etched in glutes and like they're sliced,
Yeah.
and some guys have like Jay Cutler glutes. They're just and like Dennis Wolf.
Yeah.
That's how his glutes are. They're not like that cross-striated peeled, but I know he has the potential. If that dude brought up his back and comes in peeled, that's going to be like
for
fucking.
sure. For sure, but there so far
He's gonna fucking take that.
I didn't see like or even like his front quads. They're huge. There's this everything is there, but there's not like crazy like paper thin skin and like the adductors, the big line going down and all this shit. I don't know, but there's maybe he
see
will
what you
bring it
mean.
this year though.
So it
With
sounds
the
like.
amount of size.
Yeah, if the
Sorry,
size
you
is
go.
there and the condition's enough, I mean it's an open show,
Hold on,
right?
let Quentin go ahead. We went at the same time.
With the amount of size he has, the shape, the roundness, the small waist, like he doesn't need all that shit. You know what I mean? Like Jay Cutler was never like the most striated guy, but he was full blown and he just had a crazy ass physique.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
You know, the one thing we said, all these guys all have one thing. They're all fucking big.
Yeah.
We're not saying one of these guys, the only, I mean, we could argue certain things that like Samson could have like a wider back, which I think he now does. You could say Hadi could be a little bigger here, but like these guys all have the mass. This is all going to come down to and I don't think it's like this in every show, but these guys are so good that 1% is good. If there's 99, if the one guy's at 100, everybody's done.
I know.
Because none of these guys have the potential to where like you have some guys that if they're 5% off, they can still be a fucking majority of the guys on stage. This guy or these guys at this show, they all have to be 100, and the 1%. And if somebody's 2% off, that could knock them back fucking 3 spots because the top 8 guys are that fucking good.
That's
They
the
are.
thing.
I don't think people are giving this era enough fucking respect for how good this. Like, look at the top 10 that's going to fill out that. The top guys that are going to fill out that top 10 is going to be a good this year.
You know what's fun?
I think that, and I'll say this, and people could say what they want, and yes, this individual needs improvement in certain areas, but if Justin comes in fucking peeled, like he peeled at Nationals peeled with his added size, I think he can be top 10, and I said that to him fucking when he won his show.
Yeah, I think I'm aware of where I'm at. Like, I know that I just need a little more size to hang with some of these guys. But listen, I haven't had a year that I haven't like put on 10 pounds of muscle. So give me a couple of years, and I think I can hang with all these guys for sure.
I think you get a little more quad sweep. That back comes up a little bit. Your arms are insane. Your chest and shoulder is ridiculous. Your midsection is fucking unbelievable. You're wide as fuck. Your lower lats need a little bit, need more thickness and density. Sure. Outer sweep. But I mean, Christ almighty, that shot's wild.
Yeah, the bicep one. I love your front bicep.
It's just fucking a little bit of legs and back. It's really.
And I said that to you, and you took that, and you weren't like, oh, fucking, I have to work on things.
Listen,
like, motherfucker, you do.
We all know it. The problem is, like, you'll post a picture like that, and it's got 200 comments. Like, there's 50 guys in there that are like, man, great shot. If only you had bigger legs. I'm like, man, I fucking know my legs need to be bigger, dude. Like Jeff Aesthetics 89 or whoever this weirdo is who wants to just tell me, bring him up.
It's like, thanks for pointing out the obvious. Like, you think we don't fucking know?
But then here you go. Something like that. But then, you got OGs like Evan Senapani who's like, yo, very impressive. So, thank you. I think guys need to understand that as pros, like none of us are harder on our physiques than the individual. Like we all know exactly.
The people that do that are just fucking. They're just fucking haters, bro.
It's all good, dude. I don't care. Like I know, like if I just need to bring my legs up a little bit more and my back,
Do you have haters, guy?
Huh?
Do you have haters, or everybody loves you?
Dude, I feel like at some point there's going to be a fucking my street is going to be blocked off, and there's going to be people at my door with pitchforks wanting to kill me.
Really?
You know,
I
literally have people. How fucked up is this? I don't care who you are. Oh, just go on. Just for some reason, everybody. Are you going to look for comments? I can't wait to see it.
Okay, let's see. Hey, guy, don't let Paul see those. No, without Crocs. Calves and Crocs. Some people are loving the Crocs here. That hamstring looks fully repaired.
What were you going to say?
I forget now.
You mesmerized the calves.
We all, the majority of us, all of the comments will be, primarily positive. There's just.
Oh, this is what I was going to say. I don't care how, I know the world could be a cruel place, Antoine.
Yes.
But, I literally, I posted it. I've had people tell me, I'm not too bad for an old fuck, right?
Yeah.
That's recent?
Yeah. Fuck you, Justin.
Hey, you look great. That was awesome. I'm proud of you, dude.
Dude, it's the elevator self light. It's the lighting.
That's pretty good.
This guy says you aren't old. Oh, look at that. Hey, let's measure our arms again.
Huh?
Let's measure our arms again. Post leg day, Justin. Get the tape. Boom.
I know. No, my
18. But what I was going to say,
leg day or your dick.
What I wanted to say to Quentin was this: Quentin's in a phenomenal spot because you got Samson and Andrew, who are fucking just mutants, and they're huge as fuck. And Quentin, I'm telling you, bro, if you come in peeled, there's going to be 3 big
Nigerian.
black motherfuckers going head to head for 1, 2, and 3 because it's like you guys are all fucking super impressive, and I know you think you're not. That's impressive as fuck, Quentin. You are fucking absolutely impressive, dude. And your age and your humility, because I sat down at the dinner table with you and we ate, and you're 330 pounds and you act like you're 150.
No, that's all a show. Quentin's a phony, dude. He's so full of himself.
Oh, fuck you, Quentin. And you were scared with me, bro? I didn't get the real you. I didn't get the real you, Quentin.
He's so arrogant. He used to. Honestly,
Justin's mistaking me. He's mistaking me for himself.
Oh, Q, can you
I've
please
changed. Last
tell
week, I've really changed.
Hey, Q, can you please tell the story again to Guy if you didn't tell him about when Sean Ray came up to you? Was it Sean Ray at the expo?
No, Flex Wheeler.
Flex Wheeler. Can you say it again, please, to Guy?
Oh my goodness.
Justin, do you know that story? Of Flex Wheeler?
I don't.
Oh my God, Q, please go ahead.
Man, I feel like I've told this story 3-4 times on different podcasts.
Make it fly, motherfucker, because I don't know it.
Okay, so I got to the Arnold's, and the first day of the expo was Friday. And I saw a bunch of these legends in this corner at these tables outside of the event. And I'm like, holy shit, Flex Wheeler, Phil Heath, Jay Cut, all these guys, right? So I went up and Flex Wheeler looked at me, yo, what's good? I'm like, hey, what's good? And we dapped up. We're talking, we're catching up, had a great convo. And he's like, yo, take down my number. So I took down his number and I texted him, yo, it's Quint. And he gave me the thumbs up. I went on, talked to Phil, Jay, whatever. So during that convo, he was asking me what show I'm going to do next. And I told him, I'm taking time off this year. I got to put on size. And I said, I saw how I looked next to Andrew in Texas last year. And I got a lot of work to do. And he's like, let me see the pictures. So I pulled up the pics and I showed him. So the main topic of that conversation was that he thought you don't need that much more size. Find a show, do a show this year, get to the Olympia, whatever. So, yeah, we were talking about the Texas Pro last year. Cool. Anyways, we had a good convo. I got his number. He got mine. That was it. That's that, right? So,
is this I just want to see if I know where it's going. Is this going in a mistaken identity way?
Let him finish.
I thought he was going
Okay.
Wait,
Let him
I
finish.
thought you were. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, so
Pay attention.
so that night was the prejudging. Friday night was the prejudging of the Arnolds. The next day, Saturday, I'm going through the expo. It's crowded. I'm walking through the expo. I'm like, trying to get around people and shit. And I see Flex Wheeler, and his eyes light up. And I'm like, hey, Flex. He daps me up. Yo, blah, 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 blah. He told me I needed to focus on my breathing pretty much. And my problem was that I wasn't holding the poses correct, which actually wasn't in Texas. So I'm like, oh, shit. He went back and he watched the film from the Texas Pro. And then at the end of that combo, he's like, you could win this. And I'm like, wait. He's like, you could win tonight, bro. I got you. Just do what I told you. And I'm like, okay, thank you. And I just dapped him up. And he kept it moving. And I'm like, oh, we had a full fucking conversation. I'm showing this guy pictures. He knows my name. But he thought I was fucking Samson.
Those racist scumbags.
Dude, I love that story. I just love that story because I can see it, but at the same time, dude.
Now that you say it, 100% can see it.
No, but the thing is, like,
Yeah.
you're supposed to know bodybuilding. Like, you're supposed to know what's up. You don't make mistakes like that.
Well,
You're
Samson, tonight.
You're supposed to be able to differentiate a guy who's in the crowd in his full-blown off-season away from the guy who just got on stage.
I agree, but hold on. So ready? We went
at the very least.
We went skeet shooting at Branch's Ranch this week, and there was a kid there. There was a black kid who was shooting. I was helping him out. I forgot his name. So at the gym, I said, "Yo, Shooter McGavin, what's up?" And I fucking slapped him on the shoulder, and I went to my workout. Well, then we went to MJ's house at night for the party, and it was like 8:30, and so it was a little dark. So he came up and he's like, "Hey, guy, what's going on?" So he said, "Guy," and I looked, and he had a hat on, and the other guy had a hat on at the gym, and that was shooting, but he had hair, but his hat was on. So I was like, "Yo, what's up, man?" I'm like, "Yo," I said, "You hear me in the gym today?" When I walked by, I smacked your arm. I said, "Yo, what's up, Shooter McGavin?" He's like, "Shooter McGavin?" I go, "Yeah, bro. I go from the range." He goes, "You got the wrong guy." I was like,
That's cool.
I was like,
That's so.
Christ.
How ashamed do you feel when you do?
I said, dude, I go, honestly, it's dark out. I go, it's
you told me, you're like, you guys all look alike. That's what you told me.
Dude, I have a story that's similar. It just happened in, I think it was some show in Canada. Was it Toronto? Yeah, it was Toronto. So I'm talking with Larry. You know Larry Vinette? And you guys, he's a Canadian pro. He's did a lot of cover magazines. He's like 50 years old. And then I was talking.
Is he sexy?
Yes, he's sexy. And,
well, he's on covers of magazines.
Yeah, no, he is, for real. Like, he still looks very good. And I was talking with Johnny Shreve. And I was like, we were all talking together, laughing and stuff. I said, oh, by the way, Larry, this is Johnny. Johnny, this is Larry. I don't know if you guys met. They both look at me. And they said, dude, Vegas. I'm like, what? What do you mean? What? We all partied together for a whole week. And I was like, yeah. We're all together at some point. I
totally forgot.
Yeah, totally forgot.
Blame it on your addiction.
Must have been a good week.
I know. But yeah, and I should have remembered that. But I knew I did. But I thought there was two separate events. But it was actually the same event. And we're all together, like hugging and having fun. And I actually made them meet each other. Like, I'm the one who was like. So I was just like, oh,
that's so funny.
I was like, oh.
How many times do you guys have people approach you at expos and you don't know them? And they go, oh, dude, I messaged you on. I'm the guy that messaged you on Instagram.
It happens a lot, but I just run
quite often.
You and hundreds and hundreds of other people, dude. I always feel bad. I'm like, oh, I always pretend. I go, oh yeah. I ask, what was your name? Yep, that's it.
That's it. Yeah.
Yep.
I actually do remember them. If depending on the message, if it was like something funny, I'll remember it.
Yeah.
Sometimes I remember, but I need some fucking context. You need to fill me in on something.
Yeah.
The guy who messaged. Give me something.
It is a little odd, unless there was like an intimate, in-depth conversation with somebody. How these people do expect you to fucking remember who they are.
Oh,
yeah, that's tough.
Guy,
Oh my gosh, come on.
I have another story that's kind of weird because it's similar to that topic. So that was 2012 or something back in the day, and I was an Expo Arnold or whatever. And I'm just hanging out at the booth. It was the Universal booth, and this girl comes in. She said, "Hey, how you doing?" I'm like, "Hey, what's up?" She gives me a big hug. I'm like, "So, when are you coming to Chicago?" I'm like, "What?" "So when are you coming to Chicago?" Like, "What do you mean?" "Yeah, come on, like plenty of fish." I'm like, "What?" So then I realized that somebody was
impersonating
using
you?
my pictures, flirting with her, and then she came to me in real life and thought I was the one she was talking to. And I said,
I
"Oh,
wonder if your alter ego was getting fucked more than you were.
I don't know."
Oh my god!
But that was
That's
like all
hilarious.
online stuff, right? And dude, that's
Did you break
hilarious.
it to her?
Yeah, I said, "Hey, I think you were talking to somebody who was using my pictures. So I'm so sorry." And then she just like her face drops. She didn't say anything. She just turned around and she left.
Wait, did she think you were fucking with her?
No. She realized that I didn't know who she was. And I
Right.
said like I never went on this website. Plenty of fish. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, she just like turned around and left. Another story that's kind of funny is I was with an ex at the time, and then my friend Gregorius calls me. He says, "Bro," I said, "What?" "Athena is coming." I said, "Athena's coming." I said out loud. So then my ex was like, "Athena, who's that?" He said, "Yeah, Athena's coming. I'm just letting you know she's coming. So you gotta be careful, like with your whatever your girlfriend, right?" Like, "What are you talking about? Athena's coming." And then she's like, so I was getting shit from her, like, "Who the fuck's Athena?" Like she thought I was like it was a girl I was trying to hide from her. And then my friend was wanting me about her because Athena told my friend that she was talking with me online. There was another guy again with my pictures.
Oh my god!
Oh,
Yeah.
Why
So
do you have people impersonating you getting laid, and I have people impersonating me selling steroids?
I know I have that too, but it's because back then I guess when I was in my 20s, I had the hair. I was like more like marketable, I guess. And yeah, my account pictures have been used a lot on like Plenty of Fish and like dating websites and even like Facebook
I feel like
account.
if anything, people would impersonate you like selling exotic animals or something. You know what I mean? I don't see you as
Yeah,
like the
like Tiger King.
yeah. I
That's
don't see
funny.
you as the plain guy. I see you as more like a selling
Yeah,
a Bengal
like a snake,
tiger on.
like Dave Palumbo with his snakes. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, but back then I was a little bit different. But yeah, so I've had that firsthand. Like it was weird. It was weird that like people would come to you, and then they had a whole conversation with somebody else. Then you see in their eyes like just like realizing like, oh, all the nudes I sent, this and that. It's just some other
Oh
guy.
my god! I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because she
Oh,
probably
that's
like
great.
she thought that was like really we had something going on, and some girls sometimes will even believe they're dating someone that they never met.
I bet you this guy was sending dick pics and without his face, and they thought like, "Oh, this is awesome."
I've been dating this huge bodybuilder guy, a huge dick.
Yeah,
Have you seen him? No, it's cock. What about a picture of his face? No, they're
yeah,
that like yeah, you can't be that
yeah.
stupid.
Then I was like, just call.
Just
And
a
then
dick.
I've
Just
heard
a dick.
I heard voice notes of like somebody doing that, and it's like, no, that's not me. Like, listen to my voice, my accent. It's like
Very
you would know right away it's not me if you just give a
What do you
call.
think? Like, did they think you went to like a speech
they think
pathologist and like
you're
changed how
like
you
this
talk?
sounds different. You're like, yeah, I met him and he started doing a fake fucking accent and then told me it wasn't him.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
acted like he was confused and he was from
Oh,
Canada and he was French.
yeah. I wonder what the conversation was like of her talking back to that other guy. How
Oh,
what kind of like, oh, sorry,
That guy got fucking pussy pictures.
no,
my
that guy was
brother.
like, that guy was like, "Oh, I was just shy. I didn't know what to do. I was shocked. I didn't expect you." And then it probably kept going on.
Oh
That's
yeah,
funny.
now she's still sending him money.
Yeah,
That's one.
money.
I gotta get off. I gotta go to my
That's all right.
podcast at 8:30.
Yeah, I got 1 in 30 minutes. Also, we can edit right now, guys, if you want. So, stay tuned for Texas
Yeah,
Pro.
I got
We'll do a review after that. All right, and good luck to all the competitors. We critique, we talk, we say details about their physique, but we're all fans of bodybuilding, and I respect all the competitors. And whoever wins, I'll be happy. So don't take the comments.
I just want to see. I want to see a good fucking show. I said we want to see a good show. That's what we want to see.
Exactly. Yeah, we want everybody to be on and let the best men win for Texas,
Andrew,
for Italy,
Carlos, John,
for all of
good
them.
luck, man.
Yeah. So when we
Honor.
critique, it's never like don't take it like personal. Sometimes it's hard for us to like critique because everybody's so good at that level. So we have to exaggerate on some things sometimes, right? I'm trying to be nice here. Come on, man. All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in, and stay tuned for more. Thanks, Guy, for filling in today.
All the time. Anytime, brother.